Well, here we are. Got the real deal. Here are the mounting brackets, mounting hardware, rubber washers, extra wires and plugs. Go over here to the electrical. This is a DC surge suppressor. This is a sweep we're going to go outside the house with. And that was the box that came in, etc., etc. This is the inverter we bought. It's a GoodWe. It's 5,000 watts. It seems like a pretty good unit. Let's do a close-up and look at what it's got going on. Well, let's look at some of the interesting things on here. It's rated maximum 6,500 watts. The maximum input from the solar panels is just under 600 volts. The operating DC voltage is 360 volts. The output AC range is 125 to 550 volts. And rated grid voltage is 220 to 230. Let's see, current 22.8 amps, 50 or 60 hertz, and it's 5 kilowatts, 5,000 watts. And operating temperature is minus 25 to 60. So those are the most interesting things here. Let's look at some of the other features. The hardware features are pretty simple. This one has a couple nice features. One of them is it allows 2 sets of photovoltaic strings, and right now I'm putting in 8 315 watt panels. But let's say next year I wanted to buy another 8 and the new technology is 400 watts. I could put those in on this second PV2 over here, which you can see. I could put those in here because you can't connect panels of different types. They're like batteries. You can't hook a 9-volt battery to a 1.5-volt battery. It just doesn't work. So this will be my chain of 315 watt panels, and if they come out with some new technology, I can hook it to that without having to restring everything or trying to match or being forced to use old technology. The next thing over here is the DC on-off switch, and a lot of the inverters do not have this, so you'll have to put in your own DC on-off if you do not have a built-in switch. On this side, on the right side at the bottom, is the Wi-Fi antenna. So yes, you can get reports from this device using Wi-Fi, and you can also set the device. So there's a lot of different settings you can use. You can tell it to operate at a lower percentage of output and so on. Then there's this plate right here, which if I recall is a hardwired version of the Wi-Fi. And then the last thing is, this is the AC out, and this is where it connects to your house wiring and ultimately to the grid. So not a lot to see down here, just some pretty basic hardware stuff. Now there's a lot of software, and we'll show you the software settings, but we'll have to do that when it's up and running. I've got the rails up here because I just want to see how they're going to sit, how far they go up in the roof. But of course these will be on top of the roof. But I just laid them up in here to see how long they are, how they're going to go. I'm not sure if I'm going to run them this way or this way, the way they're laying in there. But yeah, mounting has been kind of a challenge, especially on this type of tile roof. I'll show you a little bit about that in a while. But okay, so those are the rails. Let's look at the solar panels. It's got 8 solar panels. You can see I've got 8 of them. Let me show you the sticker specs. This is from GCL Solar. Maximum output is 315 watts, 37.2 volts. Maximum power amps 8.48. This is per panel, of course. Open circuit voltage 45.6. Short circuit amps 9, maximum rectified current 10 amps, maximum series fuse 15, maximum temperature 85 degrees centigrade, maximum system voltage 1500 volts DC. This is supposed to be a pretty good panel, 25-year warranty, etc., etc. So now it's time to put all this stuff together and make it happen.